Hello YouTube, and check out this weird angle. I decided, whatever. I am doing a haunted top 10. It's been a while since I've done a haunted top 10. It's been a few months, but I'm bringing it back, and this one's actually a top 9. Probably in like 2 years, it's probably going to be top 10 for this list. This is the top 10 Hellraiser films. There's only 9, so yeah. This list, I have my own opinions on films. I generally don't always go with the pact or like what the fans think. Sometimes yes, but sometimes it's just very different. It's just me. So number 9 is probably going to shock a lot of people. Yes, Hellraiser 2, or should I say Hellbound, Hellraiser 2 is my least enjoyable film in the entire Hellraiser series. I know for like most people, they would put it within their top 3 or 4, but this film is just way boring. I have only successfully watched it one time from start to finish during one sitting. Since then, I've tried to watch it. I have seen the movie 3 times complete because like I'm fighting to like the film. I'm really trying to like this film. But I can never watch it at one time. I have to watch it in parts because it puts me to sleep. The directing is very boring. It's so slow. It seems like it's a 3-hour long film, but it's really not. I think it's like 90 minutes. But it's just bad. And I hated the fact that they kind of did the same concept of the first Hellraiser, that these people are just coming back to life at, nilly-willy. I just didn't really care for this film. But yeah, no. Alright, Deader. This is probably the stupidest title from the entire franchise. I mean, Deader, it's just kind of dumb. This film's kind of a more slow pace, like how it's kind of in the vein of Inferno and Hellseeker. Yeah, it's just kind of a slow-paced movie. It's actually not too bad. Initially, I didn't care for it, but then as the film went on, it grabbed my attention. So definitely a good film. Revelations. A lot of people would probably put this dead last because of the fact that this is the only Hellraiser film that does not have Doug Bradley as Pinhead. He had refused to do the film because he thought that they were just like rushing out the film. This film's also really short. I think it's like an hour and 10 minutes. But I actually think it's actually a pretty good movie. If you're boycotting this film, don't. It's actually a really enjoyable movie. You just have to get past the fact that that's not Bradley as a Pinhead. So like Pinhead's not near as cool, near as good. But as the overall story, it's kind of cool. They kind of go back to the first film a little bit, but they change it up a little bit. And it's really cheaply done, but it's actually an enjoyable film. Bloodlines, I actually like this movie. It's kind of a space movie. It's kind of I guess it's a multi-story movie. I like the fact that they show how the box was made, who made it, and just the story that goes along with it. And Angelique's one of my favorite Cenobites. This film has a nice direction to it, even though the director does not want to do anything with the film. It's actually a really good story. I know that this was a film that kind of ruined the entire series, because after that they were just direct to video or DVD. But it's actually a pretty enjoyable film. Hellseeker. Now, once again, most people are not going to put this film this high, but I actually really like this kind of detective cop story, and it has Ashley Lawrence back as Kirsten, just grown up with a husband. Yeah, it's actually a really enjoyable film. I've seen this multi times, probably maybe the third most Hellraiser film I've seen. It's another slow pace, kind of dreamy world that they bring you in. It's nothing like the original, but it's actually pretty good. Hellworld. I was impressed with this film. I was crazy impressed with this film. It's non-stop. It's just a great ride. It almost brings it to like a slasher film. So whenever you're watching it, you're like, what's going on here? This isn't Hellraiser. It's like just kind of like a slasher movie. But the ending kind of explains why it plays like that, and I think it's just kind of brilliant, actually. I think the writing is really great on this film. I think the film looks great. I really enjoy this film. I was surprised. But yeah, this is a great film. Inferno. This is the film that Bradley has stated is his least favorite Hellraiser film. I don't think he likes the film. I think he said that. He's only in this film for like, I guess, 2 scenes for a little bit. But to me, I really like this film. This is another almost like a Hellseeker was. More of a crime mystery, almost David Lynchy type stuff. But there are some great Cenobites in this, and I love that this film goes by really fast. The pace is good for being kind of a slow tempoed movie. I love the characters. The writing is great. I don't care what anyone says. This is a really great movie. Pop it in and I'll watch it. It is a great film. Hell on Earth. This was like the big, almost budget one. This one had like a soundtrack, and it got in Los Angeles, and it was, it's like they were trying to make it into like a Freddy or Jason slasher film, but you can't exactly. Pinhead's in this film a lot. It's a really enjoyable film, but this film gets a little corny. But I like a little bit of corn mixed in with horror, so it's actually really good. And at number 1, there is no way that this should not be number 1 on anyone's Hellraiser list. Yes, it's a fantastic, great film. I reviewed it, so if you want to go further into that, just check it out. Yeah, I mean, every horror person should watch this film. It's a fantastic film. Okay, so there's like a few surprises in there, but number 1's obvious. Oh, see you guys next time.